In the last few sessions, we have looked into how to perform a sampling. We have looked into simple random sampling and we have looked into stratified random sampling. In this session, we are going to look into systematic sampling. Let's assume we want to do probability sampling. But the problem with probability sampling currently is that we do not have access to every element in the population. So you do not have any lists as to who is included in the population. No detail of every element in the population so that you can use the element as subject in the sample. Now, if this is the case, the problem is you cannot do simple random sampling and you cannot do stratified random sampling. However, you still want to do probability sampling. The only information you've got is the sample size required and the population. But since the data is so sensitive that you do not have any information with regards to what is included in the population. So let's assume this is the scenario and let's take it in the same example as we did last time. Let's say we've got a research to be done in higher education institution. Now obviously no institution will give you the detail of its students, but still you want to do probability sampling. Now in such case, let's say you ask the university, they decline it, but they say that we can tell you, okay, how many students we've got. And then you can obviously do something to get the data from them. So what you do is, let's say I've got, let's say 1000 students, that's my population. And I need a sample of 100 students. Now, what I can do is, I can target every 10th student. So 1000, that is n divided by n. That is your population and this is your sample size required, and you will get the nth element that you can access. In this case, my population is 1000, my sample size requirement is 100. If I divide, I get 10. So I'm going to target every 10th student. How do I target every 10th student? The 10th student that walks into the campus or the university. But the problem now is that will I be able to target every 10th student? No, because this is the minimum sample size requirement. So, and that is the population. The students may be absent, they may be sick, they may be out of country, out of city. Some of them may have dropped out. So if you target every 10th student, you are not going to get a sample of 100. So what I'll do is, to get a sample of 100 from 1000, I will not target every 10th student. Let's say I will target every 5th student. So to make sure that I get at least 100 students. Obviously, that is the minimum sample size requirement. You can go well over it. So this is how you can do systematic sampling if you do not have any access into the lists, that is every element in the population to be selected as subject in the sample. But still you want to go for probability sampling. Let's say you want to study customers. So you do not want to go for convenience or judgment or any kind of other sampling. So what you can do is you can stand at the gate of the mall, at the exit or at the entrance. And let's say you or the mall authorities do tell you that, okay, there are 5,000 people walking in every day. And your sample size requirement is, let's say, 500. So what you do is 5,000 divided by 500 and you target every 10th customer that is walking in. But still, will you be able to get, if you get every 10th, then only you are going to get your sample. But that is not possible. So what I'll do is, instead of targeting every 10th, let me target every 5th. Now this is systematic probability sampling. I hope this session would have helped you understand how to use systematic probability sampling in case you do not have access to every element in the population and you cannot do simple random sampling or stratified random sampling. With this, in the course, we mark an end to our probability sampling techniques. From the next session onwards, we are going to focus on non-probability sampling techniques. Thank you very much.